welcome back to my channel. We're gonna do a 3-in-1 get ready with me. This is Gifty and I missed you guys. So we're gonna start off by priming our face with the Too Faced Hangover Primer. It's supposed to protect your skin against the makeup because we don't want to come out with acne and like our face messed up. So always prime your skin, ladies, featuring my ice cream. Okay, moving on. We're going to start off with our eyebrows. Using a spoolie, brush your eyebrows into the shape that you want it to be. My eyebrows are naturally shaped. I'm going to go take a dark pencil and then I'm going to just line my eyebrows. How I lined it, I connect each part like how I'm showing you. That's how I know where to stop my eyebrows. Then I'm using the spoolie just to brush everything out to make sure that it blends in. Once you're done with your eyebrows, you want to take a concealer. I'm going to use the Tarte concealer in Rich Sand. That is my color, Rich Sand. Then I'm also going to be using a light concealer and mixing those two together. So I'm going to use my dark concealer, which is the Tarte in Rich Sand. Then I'm going to take another concealer right there. It's going to be a light concealer. The reason why we're using a light and dark concealer is because under our eye, we want to conceal everything to make it sharp and precise. Since I am a dark skinned girl, I have to use something lighter than my skin so that the sharp and preciseness shows. If you're dark skin like me, go at least 2 shades lighter than your actual complexion. Then have one concealer that is your specific color so that you can fix any mistake if it looks too bright. Now you're going to take a flat brush. You want to use a flat brush because it's going to give you the most precision and it's also going to reduce your chances of messing up, okay? Use a flat brush. Use a flat brush, start by the front of your eyebrows and then just gently using light stroke, you want to follow the shape of your natural eyebrow. Using light stroke, you're going to put the flat brush on under your eyebrow and you want to follow the shape of your natural eyebrow. Right here, I'm using the light concealer. As you can see, is very, very light compared to my complexion. This is going to bring out the eyebrows even more. The concealer is going to conceal any mistakes and make the eyebrows stand out. It's going to stand it out. I am using both top and bottom. I'm using my light concealer for my top and bottom. Again, for me, I like my eyebrows to stand out on my face. That's why I'm concealing it with the lighter shade. Continue watching. I am going to use the same concealer that matches my complexion to clean it up. So again, all we do is we take our flat brush. We're going to carve out the specific shape of our natural eyebrows. Don't try to add an arch in your eyebrow if you don't have an arch. Don't try to make squiggly lines if you don't have that. Just follow the natural shape, taking your flat brush, applying it. You see what I'm doing? Like it's light strokes, not one big time. You're gonna take it, light stroke, stop, light stroke, stop, light stroke, and then you continue going down, right? Connect those two together. It looks like you have a unibrow right now, but it is okay. We're not going to have a unibrow at the end of the day. We're going to take the same concealer, top and bottom, making sure that we're carving out our entire natural eyebrow shape. the finished look of my eyebrows. Like I wanted them to be, medium to skinny and dark. So that's why I made it darker. So now the next step is to actually start working on your eyelids. I'm going to be using the same concealers, the two concealers, the light and the dark one on my eyelids because I am going to be adding color. The lighter the concealer you use, the brighter your eyeshadow will come out, right? So if you're doing a very dramatic, colorful look, I recommend you using white or even eyelid primer. But I'm only using my two concealers because I'm not doing a very bright, colorful look. So what you do is you apply your concealers, either the concealer that matches your complexion or the light one. You're going to use a concealer brush, and using the concealer brush, you want to blend that all in together. The next step is I'm going to take my Laura Mercier setting powder. You want to set your concealer because if you don't set the concealer, it's going to crease. It's going to leave lines. It's going to look disgusting. So you want to set the concealer on your eyelid, so once you start moving your eyeballs like that, it doesn't crease. And when you put the color on, or when you put the eyeshadow on, the color will stick and the color will look very pigmented. So that is why you're going to apply the concealer, then you add the setting powder after that. I'm using the After Dark palette, and the color that I'm going to be working with is that very nude one at the bottom, right there, that nude at the bottom. I'm gonna use that on my, like, up. You see that where I'm putting it? Like I'm putting it on my, what is that place called? You see where I'm putting it? I'm not putting it in my tear ducts or my crease yet. I'm putting it above that. I'm creating like a halo effect to my eyes. So I'm gonna be using that nudish color and I'm putting it right under where my I'm trying to figure out the name the name of that spot. Like where like your eye, okay, your eye socket. So we're gonna apply the lighter okay, disclaimer, I'm not a makeup artist, so I am a hairstylist, wig maker, but I love doing my own makeup, so I'm sorry I don't know the specific spot what that thing is called, but we're just gonna continue moving on. So now I'm taking a darker shade and I'm gonna be putting it on my crease. Yeah, I'm gonna be putting it on my crease. And do you see how I moved my brush down a little bit from the first position with the lighter color? You go down where that crease is, where your eye like flaps over and has a demarcation, that is your crease. So I'm going to be using the darker color to create like this smoky effect to my eyes, and I'm going to be using a blending brush with it at the same time to blend everything in together. Now using a angle brush and the light concealer, I'm going to do like a cut crease, like a light cut crease. Nothing too dramatic. I just want to have like a highlight on my eyelid. That's why I'm using the angle brush. That's an angle brush right there with the light concealer. The light concealer is going to be my base before I apply the shimmery eyeshadow. Now I'm going in with the glittery pigment and I'm adding it on top of the concealer that I just applied. I'm using that nude color still, and I'm just applying that on top of the concealer Right now, all I'm doing is I'm using the nude eyeshadow and I'm applying it on top of the concealer so that it all sticks together. Not the glitter yet, sorry y'all. Now I'm gonna be using the glitter. No, I'm going back in. Oh man, I'm going back in with the darker eyeshadow and I'm going to just make sure everything is blended nicely to each other and it actually is still showing. So right now I'm just blending everything out so that it looks nice and natural and not harsh. So before I did that, I just applied the same nude color on top of the concealer. Now I'm going in with the shimmer. All I'm doing is adding like a little gold shimmer pigment on top of the light nude eyeshadow that I applied. And I used that gold shimmer right there under my eyebrow as well, just to create a highlight effect. So that is done for the eyes. We are done with the eyes. Y'all, these eyeshadows, whew, for a beginner, we struggle. I understand if you're a beginner like me, trying to figure out the eyeshadow, the brushes, and the lashes and all that. Ugh, I understand. But your girl got you. We're gonna do this together. We're gonna learn and grow together. So definitely stay tuned with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Since we're done with the eyes, I did apply my lashes and now I'm just going and finishing up my face. I'm just applying my foundation right now just to make sure my skin looks like baby bottom, like it looks smooth, delicious, flawless, and all that. So I'm just adding my foundation and the foundation I use is the foundation stick from the Julia's Palace foundation stick and I mix that in with my naked foundation as well. And what I'm using is a beauty blender and I'm buffing that into my skin. I want a very dewy kind of look. I'm using my same color concealer under my eye. So one thing is I really hate the light effect that be going on under people's eyes. I don't like that. I like my face to match. Like I just like my face to look the same. I don't like that light, bright, all that going on. So I do use my exact concealer color under my eyes. Don't worry, y'all. I see the demarcation from my foundation on my neck. I see it. Your girl's gonna go over all of that, okay? So after, anytime you use concealer, you have to set it, y'all. Any single time you use concealer, you have to set it. So if that's gonna be under your eyes, if that's gonna be on your eyeshadow, on your eyelid, you have to set it because it's gonna crease if you do not set it with some kind of powder. I really love the Laura Mercier powder because like look how instantly it makes everything blur and like it just looks so cute and natural. So now I'm using a powder that's for my entire face. This powder is like an orange color powder compared to the Laura Mercier, which is a translucent powder. And that is the one that I use under my concealer, under my eye. So now I'm just taking a face brush and I'm blending everything together to make sure that my neck, my face, my skin, all that is together. So once that is together, this is a extra step. You guys do not have to do this. I don't even know why I contour. I hope it actually makes a difference in my face. If it doesn't, then your girl is wasting products. But I'm contouring my nose and I'm contouring my cheekbone just to make them look higher and my nose just to slim it down. I don't even have a big nose tool, so I don't know how I be doing this, but it just seems like it's in the process of doing your makeup. So like when I skip this process, I'm like, my face, it's not all together. So I do contour my nose, I contour my cheeks. I use a color that is at least 2 shades darker than me, because you know, dark skinned girls, we gotta find something that is darker than us for it to contour with. You can't use your same color. There's no point. But so I do use 2 shades darker than me. And I'm also using a foundation, not an actual contour stick. I'm using a foundation that is 2 shades darker than me, right? So once I do that, I do my contour on my cheeks and my nose. Again, I am going to blend that out. And I'm going to use the powder that matches my complexion around my nose, just so everything is like intact. I'm letting that contour sit on my cheeks, and right now I'm just going over and adding highlights on my nose, and now I'm cleaning it up. Oh man, I'm just cleaning up my highlight, but making sure that it's actually in the center of my face, not on the side. Because like once the highlight's on the side of your face, you'll feel like, oh, your face is not even, oh, and you don't want that. So once I'm done with my highlight, I'm taking the powder and I'm actually carving out my contour to make sure that the contour is like really contoured. Like I want to see the contour. I'm not putting all this stuff on my face for no reason. So once you put the powder under it, it's just gonna make the contour appear more contoured. Like you're gonna be able to see it even more. So I'm just using a bigger angle brush to just clean up everything, blend all my necks and my skin and everything together. Using a contour palette, I'm just gonna use the highlight in the contour palette just to add a nice, shimmer glow to my cheeks because I love to smile. So I like my cheeks to be high up when I'm smiling, and everything just looks so much cuter when I have some highlight on. I wasn't sure what kind of lip I should do for this look, so I just went with a nude lip. And then I added my favorite gloss on top of it, just like a gold shimmery gloss with a new lip. That's really about it for this look. This look was very easy, beginner friendly, simple, y'all. If you like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. New video dropping. Your girl is back for good. So, bear with me still with the editing and voiceover, but I love this and I'm really enjoying it so far. Let me know what else you guys would like to see. I'm going to be dropping videos every single week. So I really made a mistake with this liner. I don't know what I was trying to do, but here's the eye look. I came closer for you guys to see how the eye look end up. I did go in with the blue eyeliner and I did my waterline just to make it, a little bit more. Makeup is fully done, y'all. That was the look. Now I'm working with my glueless closure wig from gifty.org. It's from my line. If you're interested in this wig, you can just look in the description box. Everything will be there. The wig is a ombre lace closure glueless wig. It's in inches 24. That is how it looks. I literally pop it on and go. Like I said, I just did the makeup and I popped my wig on. Went outside, I got some cute pictures as well. Now the only thing we have left to do is go get dressed at this point. Okay, so this is the full finished look. These are the shoes I did. And then that's me. Alright.